We are here today at Wellness Effect in Phoenix, Arizona, with Dr. Renee Waldman, naturopathic physician, creator, and founder. And we're going to talk about allergies. So, Dr. Waldman, can you tell us what an allergy is?
Sure, I'm seeing an awful lot of them this season. An allergy is a less than optimal reaction to a substance, which causes symptoms like itching, swelling, mucus discharge, respiratory difficulty, fatigue, anaphylaxis. This is a situation where the immune system is stimulated to produce chemicals like histamines. These symptoms are classified as abnormal. Physical, physiological, psychological symptoms that cause irritation for the patient.
So, Dr. Waldman, what is NAET?
NAET is a system of allergy elimination that resets the body's response away from inflammation and aligns the physiology with a healthy response to a previous allergen. NAET is one of the few allergy treatment options that addresses the mental and emotional causative agents of allergy formation. Through a system that includes muscle testing, nutrition, and Chinese medicine, a patient's allergen can be eliminated without the use of invasive drugs or immune suppressive effects. NAET bolsters immune health and thereby amplifies the vitality of the patient, unlike most other systems.
What would I experience in an NAET session?
First of all, we do history and an exam, and then we would do an initial assessment of how your body responds to specific allergens. And after that information is collected, we would do a treatment, and we would stimulate the acupuncture points that are correlated with that specific treatment, and that portion of the treatment takes about 20 minutes. During that time within this clinic, what I do is I allow the person to have their 20-minute treatment within one of our color, light, sound theaters, which is especially relaxing. And after treatment, the patient is retested to ensure that the treatment is strong and holding, and the patient is then instructed to avoid the specific substance that they're being treated for approximately 25 hours, and it's variable depending upon the circumstance.
What types of conditions can NAET help with?
Well, all the obvious allergy conditions and everything in between. An illness begins with inflammation and progresses if the momentum of the imbalance continues. This is the place and timing that we prefer to intervene. This is what we term preventative medicine. The longer the momentum builds, the more challenging it is to redirect the course of the illness.
Can you give me an example of a common complaint helped by NAET?
Sure. One of the most common complaints is low back pain. And what comes to mind now, I have 4 different cases. They were all male patients and totally unrelated, the causative agents. And one patient was having a reaction to food dye in a New Orleans king cake that he had consumed, and had gone into the Mayo Clinic and had x-rays and was scheduled for an MRI, and he was very frustrated, but it was all traced back to green food dye. Another was a patient who's a physician, and he had had excruciating lower back pain for years, 7 or 8 years, and what we found is we tracked it back to electrical exposure at his office. He had some high-powered electrical wires across the office, and we were able to successfully treat him with NAET and assist him with that. Yet another patient was having a challenge, low back pain, and we traced that to dry cleaning chemicals, and he had been wearing dry cleaned clothing for a decade, and it finally caught up with him. So those are situations that may have resulted in some type of back surgery, and they were all quite severe. And fortunately, with the genius of Dr. Nambudripad, we were able to offer a less invasive option.
So, Dr. Waldman, it sounds like NAET would be a healthy option for nearly any symptom.
I agree, and I would especially encourage patients who are in a helpless place in their healthcare scenario where there doesn't seem to be anything the medical profession can offer to do themselves a favor and explore the possibilities that an NAET practitioner can offer.
Thank you, Dr. Waldman. For more information, you can visit drrenewaldman.com and wellnesseffect.com.